welcome back. Hey, Tom Schneider is here from the Veterans Service Office in Lawrence County, Ohio, to talk to us about some of the resources that are available that a lot of our veterans and their families may not even realize are available. So, always good to see you, and thank you so much for your service to our country.
Thank you. Always a pleasure to be here. Always a pleasure to be able to get the word out to our veterans.
Yes. A lot of veterans and their families in our area. So talk a little bit about some of the things that you all offer at the Lawrence County Service Office.
Well, we offer a lot of services to veterans here in Lawrence County, but probably one of the biggest things that we do is kind of help veterans through the process of filing claims, their VA claims for disability compensation benefits. We'll also help widows of deceased veterans file claims for themselves. There's some other benefits there. And then we do a lot of outreach in our community for local veterans, and then we do a lot to try to help them in special needs circumstances that they might find themselves in, but that they don't have. That's not a service or a benefit that they can achieve from the VA.
Right. Now, Tom, before we even started our newscast, we were chatting a little bit, and you said, I want to remind everybody we have something really special that we do every year where we recognize a veteran. Talk about this.
So, Lawrence County has its Veteran of the Year award every year, and it's been going on now for a few years. It's not a long-running thing, but it's a really passionate program that we have where we want to recognize an outstanding veteran in Lawrence County. And this is not just for the service that they had while they were in the military. This would be the service that they came out and did in their community afterwards. Maybe this was a lifelong teacher or a coach, or they advocate for children, things like that. So we look at this and we look at this person's entire life and we say, this is a veteran who's worth recognition, and we do this, and that's coming very soon. So our deadline for this year's submissions is September the 1st.
Oh, that is soon.
It is soon. So you can gain some of that information off of our website. And if that's not your thing, if trying to negotiate the website's not, you can call the Veterans Service Office in Ironton and they'll help you do that.
Oh, that's wonderful. And there's the phone number right there. There's even the address if you want to stop by and talk to someone in person about who you think is deserving of this recognition. Are there certain things that they need to include when they're either writing to you all or talking to you all on the phone that really helps kind of get that attention to you all?
Well, the application process will have you list, their information specifically. You can tell on the application something about that veteran or what they've done, or like I said, if you want to contact one of the officers there in the staff, dedicated staff, year-round, they will help you through that so that you can kind of fill that out and write that up to the best benefit of the veteran, and then that gets submitted and then goes before a committee or a board that will review that, and we want to get as many applications out there as possible. A lot of veterans have done a lot of good and deserving things, not only while they were in the military, but long after their service ended.
Yes, and kind of along those lines, you would probably like to see the numbers go up of people contacting your office, because they, people may not even realize there's so many benefits and things you all can do for them.
Well, we definitely want to see people, we definitely want veterans to reach out to us because they may or may not know what there is. And a lot of times the process and a lot of times seems daunting. And one of the things that they can do is we're seeing a decrease in the memberships in our veteran organizations here in the county. So a lot of times you don't even realize that there are these steps that can help you there. So a veteran that might be eligible for one of the organizations gets involved there, and then they find out, oh, hey, have you heard of the Lawrence County Veterans Service Office? No, I haven't. So that'll kind of get them a step in there, because that membership is declining as our older veterans are starting to pass away or they're not as active. And we do need that younger membership to keep these going and keep the county alive. So we would encourage people to join those organizations and reach out to our office because we want to help people.
Yeah, so an easy way, again, we've got the phone number on the screen, we've got the address on there, even the website. Main thing is just, if you have served our country, it's time to find out about how some of these agencies can help give back to you a little bit. Tom, as always, thanks so much for stopping by and sharing what you all are doing for veterans.
Thank you very much for having us.
And we'll be right back.